Hello and welcome back. It's puzzle time with Sudoku Sleuth, and today we're going to be playing Everything I Need from Willpower. Now, when you actually see the grid, you'll realize, particularly with the rules, it feels actually a bit sparse. So my assumption is this title is about essentially stating upfront that you have everything that you need to actually be able to solve it. And Sleuth here believes that all you need is a notebook and a magnifying glass, and you'll be able to solve any crime. Let's see if we can solve today's puzzle with Everything I Need by Willpower and the following set of rules. First one is normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row. Every column, of course, every 3x3 box. Then we have KROPKI dots, although you can't see any. No orthogonal cells can have numbers that are consecutive or in a ratio of 2 to 1. So no KROPKI dots are possible. If you imagine that this cell here is a 4, I couldn't have 3, I couldn't have 5, I couldn't have 2, I couldn't have 8. It's a highly powerful constraint when you actually come across it. Consecutive 2 to 1 ratio, or white dot, black dot. What else do we have? XV pairs, numbers with an X between them, sum to 10, and numbers with a V between them, sum to 5. So if this cell was a 4, for example, this would have to be a 1 to make sure these two cells add up to 5. This cell was a 2, this would have to be an 8 to make sure these two cells add up to 10. It does say not all possible X's and V's are given, so negative constraints don't apply. So a 1 with a 9 in here, a 4 with a 6, all of that would be allowed under today's rules. Right, as always, if you want to play along, link in the description down below for you to do so. And with that said, I'm going to restart the clock and see how I get on. So I've tried to steer away from saying the statement, I believe all the V's are 1/4. And I think that's a true statement because obviously if it's 2, 3, they're consecutive. And there isn't any row, column, where it's forcing me to have more than 1 and 4. So that feels like an appropriate deduction. Here's another 1/4 pair, actually. I don't know if we're going to be able to color them. Just, that box 6. So Sudoku says, and Sudoku says. So we've got 2 more of them. They can only go in here. Then obviously we've got another in there, another in here. Again, just Sudoku, Sudoku. I don't know if I'm going to use colors. Right, so moving on from 1s and 4s for a second. I am going to use colors. Why wouldn't you? Blue, green, blue, green. And this is probably why, because again, negative constraints don't apply. So the fact that there's an X in here doesn't mean that there can't be an X there. So I can't say that this is blue, for example. So I would have to start another color pair. And it's starting to prove not very useful. And again, another color pair. So yeah, not the smartest move on my part. Okay. Right, so we know that, this X, this X, this X, this X, this X, these X's are all 2, 3, 7, 8s. In fact, it tells me these 3 cells are 5, 6, 9s because they're the only digits that are left over. 6, 9 in here means that one of these is the 5, and that is not a 5. Rest of this is 2, 3, 7, 8. Now keep in mind that the 2 can never be next to a 1 or 4, because if it's 1, it's consecutive, or 2 to 1 ratio, 4 is the same. So 2 and 8 are not here. Same kind of deduction, 2, 3, 7, 8. That is not 2, that is not 8. Means, and in fact 2 can't be there, so 2 is definitely in this column. And here you go, 2 is not here, 2 is not there, 2 is not there. 2 is in one of these cells, and then I've got 2 in one of these 3. Like in essence, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to, it'll be too busy if I do this. But essentially, think of it as all of these cells that are surrounding the 1s and 4s are gray cells that the 2 cannot be next to. Cannot be in, not next to. Right. How is this helping me? It's giving me my first digit. Right. Where can 8 be in box 2? And the short answer is it could be one of these 2 cells. But it's almost inconsequential which one it is. That can't be a 4. If it's a 4, I can't place an 8 here or there because it'll be consecutive. So that's my 4. That's my 1. The 4 can't be next to a 5. That's my 5. We know this is 2, 3, 7. I don't know if I'm going to keep tensor marking these. This is not very useful. One of these is a 2. And that would be 8. And that would be a 3, 7 pair. That's not a problem. Yeah, I don't know what this cell is. Do I not? No, I do. It's this cell. It's 3, 7, 8. Because this one is different from these 3. And therefore, this partner is different from these 3 as well, which is what's in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, I was going to say that can't be 6, but that is absolutely not true. We can do something similar with 2, 3, 7, 8s again, and no 2s next to the 1, 4. So one of these 2 cells is a 2. But then we end up with, again, a 5, 6, 9 triple in row 5. That really doesn't feel like a lot to go on, if I'm honest. So I said this is a 2. I removed the 2 from here, but I haven't removed the 8. Yeah, it looked a bit imbalanced. There. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. Excuse me. And that's because I'm not thinking. Right, 4, 1, can't be a 3, therefore can't be a 7. This is a low digit with 2 or 3. 7 or 8. Can't be an 8 next to a 4. Wakey, wakey. 7, 3. Not 6 next to the 5. Not 3. In fact, not 3 or 7. That's just 8, 2. Better. 8 here. That can't be a 4. That's 1. That's 4. Can't be a 3 next to the 4. Therefore, that's not a 7. Can't be a 5 next to the 4. 6 or 9. Right, so 3 is definitely up here, meaning 3 is in there. Essentially, 3 can't be next to can't be next to these 2 digits. Can't be here. So it's in one of these 2 cells. Sudoku says it's in one of these cells. I'm probably missing a negative constraint. Not a statement I normally make. Right, maybe we'll do a bit of Sudoku. You see, no 8s. No 8s next to the 7. 8 is in here. Which removes this as an 8. Makes this the only place for an 8. Makes this a 2, a 3, a 7 again, a 2, 8 pair, and no 3, so that's not the 3 anymore. That's the 3, that's the 2. He says as if it was such a grand reveal. So 1, 2, 3, 5 can't be next to the 4, so this is a 5-8 pair. This is now 6 and 9. 6 can't be next to the 3, that's 9, that's 6. Can't be next to the 5, that's 8, that's 5. You know, it's a well-named puzzle. You do have everything you need. 6 or 9, both are fine. So this cell is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically it could be 6, could be 7, but it's not 8 or 9. Not as helpful as I was hoping, actually. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically it could be 5, because these could be double 1. Not 6, could be 7. No, it's not very useful. It's 5, 6, 9. It is 5, 6, 9. That is useful, because that's a 5, 6, 9 triple. How did I get to that deduction? No, because that's not 6, that's 7. Yeah, that's how I got to that deduction. It was wrong. That can't be 9 next to the 8. That's 6. That's 9. That's 6. Therefore, that's 4, 1, 4, 1. 4 can't be next to the 5, so that's 9. That's not 9 or 9. Therefore, that is 6, 7, 5. Not 5 or 9, has to be 7. We now can just do a bit of Sudoku. 3, 5, 9. Not 9. In fact, 3 is neither of these because 6 and 2 won't work. 5 and 9. 5 can't be next to the 6. That's 9. That's 5. These 3 cells next. 2, 6, 8. Can't be 6. Can't be 2. That's just 8. That is not 8. That is 8. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Can't have too many 8s. That can't be 6. That's 2. That's 6. Lovely. That gives me 2 and 8 up here. 8. That's my 7. 3's not here. 3's not there. That's 3. 5's not there. That's 9. And we're getting somewhere, for sure. Where's 3? So what do I have? What do I have left? 3, 9, and 5. 3's not here. Could be there. 5 could be there or there. And 9. Okay, not very useful. These 3 cells, I need a 2, which can't be next to either of these, so that's a 2. And then I need an 8, which can't be here, that's 8, and then 6. I'll pencil mark these first. 1, 2, 3, I need 4, 6, and 9. Can't be 4. Not that useful. 3, 7, 8. Can't be 3. Can't be 7. That's 8. That's a 2. That's not a 2. This is 1. Well, I mean, let's just place the 1. Let's do that. That's not 7. That's 3. That's 7. That's not 4 again. That's 4. That can't be 9. That's 6. That's 9. That's 5. All good. 1. No. 1, 5, 8. Can't be 1. Can't be 5. Can't be 1. That is 1. 5 and 8 works in both. 5 can't be on an X. Yep. Surely we can place the last 2. Yep. And the last 4, in fact. Yep. 5 or 9. Can't be 5. That's 9. That's 5. That's 3. That's 9. That's just a known digit. 3. I have 5 and 7. 5 can't be here. That's 5. That's 7. What do I need? 3. 9. 7. And if I've not made any mistakes, 6 for the finish. It's a beautiful puzzle, willpower. Negative Kropki constraints are surprisingly powerful. I definitely remember a puzzle that we've done in the past where I think it was something like shaded cells or something like that, where you end up with these patterns in terms of possible squares. So for example, I'm looking around and I was about to say some statement like you can't have 2 or 4 in the middle, but that's not true because we got them. But it's surprisingly restricted. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the puzzle and the video, and I'll see you back soon. Bye-bye for now.